Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
Teen Mom's Tyler Baltierra says it's his duty to fight for communication with Carly amid backlash. Tyler Baltierra and wife Caitlin Baltierra are defending their decision to go public about their issues with Brandon Davis and Teresa Davis, who adopted their now teenage daughter, Carly, when she was an infant. After receiving backlash from fans because the couple publicly called out Brandon and Teresa for not allowing them to visit or communicate with Carly, Tyler explained why he's been so vocal. There are only two possible scenarios here, 50-50ths. 1. It's Carly's decision to cease communication, which we would respect completely and wouldn't even need to address it publicly. Or 2. Carly desires to keep access open to communication, but can't because of her parents, the Teen Mom star, 32, wrote in a Thursday, September 12th, social media post. And for the sole possibility that it could be scenario 2, then I believe it is my duty to fight my hardest to get her the information and access that she deserves. His message was a direct response to a commenter who urged him and Caitlin, 32, to keep this a private matter. Meanwhile, Caitlin explained that her public pleas to Brandon and Teresa were for the sake of her and Tyler's 3 other daughters, Novalie, 9, Vita, 5, and Rhea, 3, who she said want a relationship with their sister. Nova adores her older sister and asks about her all the time, Caitlin explained. To see the heartbreak in her eyes is one reason I will never stop fighting for communication. It's not fair to tear sisters apart. It's not fair to not let Carly be surrounded by people that love her. We love her. Her sisters love her. She continued, we never want any harm for Carly at all. We love her and will always support her, lift her up and be here for any questions, etc. We know how damaging it is for adoptees to not have relationships with their biological families. I also witness how damaging it is to the other kids I'm raising to not be able to talk to or see their oldest sibling. It's just hurting all these kiddos and it makes me so sad. Caitlin and Tyler were just teenagers when they decided to place Carly up for adoption, as documented on MTV's 16 and Pregnant. They agreed to an open adoption with Brandon and Teresa. At first, there were yearly visits with Carly, but the relationship between the adoptive and biological parents has become strained in recent years. Caitlin, Tyler, and their daughters last saw Carly in June 2023. On the Thursday, September 12th, episode of Teen Mom, The Next Chapter, which was filmed this past spring, Brandon and Teresa declined to set up a visit for the summer. Adoption is wild, being at the mercy of someone that can say no. I know I chose this, no need to tell me. Caitlin wrote on Instagram at the time, I will never understand how you say you can love us and will always be blessed for us. But you can't take 2 days out of your entire year to just meet up for dinner and do a park or something small. Especially when we said we would travel to YLL. Earlier this month, Caitlin also claimed that Brandon and Teresa blocked her after she sent them messages with updates for Carly. Literally ignored for months and then just blocked, she wrote, after sharing videos of her messages to Brandon and Teresa. Hurts my heart for all the kids involved. In a follow-up post, she added, it's important for Carly to see her sisters and to know what's going on. The reality star continued, you all have no clue on how many times I would message asking, hey, how's Carly doing?
What sports is she in?
How are y'all doing? Many times I would be ignored for weeks. You all don't know the full scope of how many times we have reached out over the years and what we would have to do to actually get a response. This wasn't always the case, but most of the time.